Hi everyone, it's me, Jen, and I'm nothing if not intense. It's Sunday, October 7th, 2018. I just wanted to share with you a few of the treasures that I found in this body cam, and I know there is tons and tons and tons of stuff between the conversations, the radio traffic on the security channel, and last but not least, the monitors. There is a ton of stuff on this body-worn camera, so thank you, LVMPD. What I have found is some bad actors, for sure, and some other things. So I don't want to make this too lengthy, but the way I have to do it, and use my other software that I can't record with, that I really like, that has all the bells and whistles, but I can't get the background noise out with. I'm going to use part of that while recording with my just free recorder thing. So, anyway, let's get started. So, at 10:22, you've got these two hooligans showing up in the center core, beach lower level spa center core. These two are not good guys. They're the bad guys, for sure. This dude has something covering his head. This guy, they've got backpacks. And as we go through, when I play it in real time, you'll be able to see how it looks like they're communicating with somebody, like either across the center core, somewhere within that area. They're getting direction from someone. And they stay in this lower level spa center core for a couple of minutes. They don't seem to be too worried about running to get away. They have some security, I think. I mean, look at these two. These are not your average Mandalay Bay guests. No, these are bad guys. These are definitely not just scared people, so I don't want to hear that, because it's bullshit. And now, see? This guy. There's a person there. I know it's hard to see, but there is. And I think they may have been communicating with him. He's hard to catch. But right near he is. And this shows you that it's the beach level spa center core. Camera number 5344 10/01/17 22. I can't really read that. 2223, something like that. They're still chilling in there. chilling in that center core. Not with a big, huge sense of urgency, because they are communicating with somebody across the hall. And look at these characters. Tell me there's something up with them. They are willing, wishing, and doing harm on other people, unfortunately. Still there. There they are. It's about as good as I'm gonna get, or you're gonna get, pictures of these guys. Flipping weirdos. They're looking to their left, maybe talking with somebody. And they're not super worried about getting out of there. Well, I do have it in slow motion, but still. See? His arm gesturing and stuff. Like, that way, or now, or whatever he's doing. See, now they're still talking with somebody. Turned around, and go that way. Now check this out. Yeah, who's this guy? At first I was like, oh, that's just... Well, at first I thought it was a cop running through there. Then I was like, oh, it's just a maintenance guy. And now I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but I think he was somewhere down there in that center core giving them direction on where to go. So I'm not sure exactly who he is, but I think those two guys were communicating with him. Holy shit, you know what? That almost looks like it. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. That almost looks like it could be Steven Schuck. I shit you not. I don't know. I have no clue, but it certainly looks like it could be. I just noticed that. And here he comes running back through there. I don't know. I guess there's a chance that it could be. But I think whoever this is was definitely communicating with those two bad guys. I will say that. Trying to see if I can get a better shot of him. Turn back around. Yep. Is this going down? Huh. So that would be lower level guest elevators, 17 through 34. Now here he comes again. Oh, and the other guy. Come on. Okay, so maybe that's not Steven Schuck. But so we've got him and this guy who is pretty well blacked out. He's hard to see. But he is there. And they're conversing. The next thing I want to talk about is this white vehicle in the upper middle of the screen on that monitor. Now, this would have been much more impactful if I would have made that video that I've been planning on making for like 2 weeks now from the CCTV at Mandalay Bay of Paddock, because there is a white car, and I swear it's this white car. It's unbelievable. So, remember the two guys that were in the center core? Looked like they were taken off. Then, if you remember the radio traffic, and I'm not going to play it, just because it's a pain for me to get it, because anybody can get it, but it was at 10:23:21. An officer comes over the radio and says there's a 410 vehicle, a white vehicle, going the wrong way on Las Vegas Boulevard towards Mandalay Bay. I say this is our white vehicle. Right up here. That car came and picked those guys up. I mean, it times out perfectly. Get back there. I'll give a step. Again. Ready? Yes. But when I go to hit stop, it stops right where I need to be looking at. Okay. Now check this out. See the little sunroof, kind of a big back window. It's got the bad guys in there. For sure, I would say. Look at that. And this car was at Mandalay Bay on the 25th. This car was at Mandalay Bay on the 30th. It was probably there pretty much that whole week. And like I said, if I would have did the other video that I've been wanting to do for a couple weeks, this would have been like, oh my god, like it is for me. But it's not for you because I didn't do that video. So, a coincidence? I don't think so. I definitely think that's the car that they were talking about on the radio, going the wrong way down Las Vegas Boulevard. And then the fact that I found the same car at Mandalay Bay in the valet at the same time in front of Stephen Paddock makes it even more compelling. So I'm going to play this at normal speed, so just try to stay focused on the monitor to the right of old John's head here. I'm not sure about this guy either. A little sketchy. Okay, here's our bad actors. There's that one blacked out guy. Oh, and who was that? Somebody else comes barreling through there. They're talking. Talking to that guy. Those guys, you should say. I'm like, what? Where? Oh, okay, we'll go that way. Sketchy as hell. That's sketchy too. Because that almost looks like it could be somebody that works for Mandalay Bay in some capacity. I'm not saying it is, because I don't know, but here comes our car. Upper, middle. On the screen. I would bet money those two guys are in that car. The next thing I'm going to share with you, I don't even really know what to make of. I started looking at this monitor, which is the main cage entrance. And I thought, is that a body or a mannequin or something there? This guy right here. Oh, I'm so horrible at drawing, I apologize. So that bothered me, so then I started looking at this. So keep your eye focused where I had that arrow. You're going to see a shit ton of people start running through there. And remember, this is the main cage entrance. Which, to me, the cage is where the money's at, correct? It's about 10:32 p.m. And I don't think that the people that are running through there are Metro officers, because it seems like there's a couple guys in suits, there's some guys blacked out. It's really hard to make out, but okay, here, pretty soon you're going to see them just start running through there. And there was some other stuff in between the two bad guys that left in the white car and this cage entrance thing, but they blur out the cameras. Here, we start running. The guys start running through there. They blur out cameras, but it's in the Orchid Lounge, casino level Orchid Lounge, if that's such a thing. I guess I should stop it first. But there's all these guys running through here. And to me, this looks like a dead guy in the hallway right at the entrance. Or in the hallway to the entrance. This is a blacked out guy. Like I said, I don't really know what to make of this. Look at how many people go running through there. And look at this whited out person, maybe, or this white is moving too. It's just very odd, as with everything. And frickin' stumblebones aren't even paying attention. I mean, it's a shit show in there. It's ridiculous. The Metro officers that are there are worthless. Absolutely worthless. So what do you make of these guys? Did they rob the cage? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, they're not even paying attention, or they're very good at just whatever's going on, they're going to act like it's no big deal. I don't know. One of the two. Now I'm going to play it in real time, normal speed. So keep your eye on that monitor. Here they come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd say 10 guys. Maybe. What the hell? 10 guys go running through there. And they're not Metro officers. I'm pretty sure. And like I said, there's a ton more stuff in some of these other monitors. Something was going on casino level, but the monitor says Orchid Lounge. I've never heard of that, but that's what that monitor says. So that's just a very small portion of what I found in this over 3 hour body-worn camera, because I'm telling you, there's gold in this one. It's just unfreaking believable. They're making fun of Campos. It's just, some of the stuff is really strange. But at one point, the captain, he's like, "Ooh," when they say that they're going to transport Campos by AMR, he's like, "Ooh, I got a sniffle." And then a little while later, this other guy, John, says, "Oh, I just want my safe place. I just want my safe place." And they're laughing, and the one other dude that's standing around in there, who's like more of a supervisor, I think, at one point hands the box of Kleenexes to that, I think his name is Josh, And they're talking about Campos. They're making fun of Campos. They're laughing at Campos. He got hit in the leg with a pellet. I asked him, is he bleeding? He says, a little bit. So, something is so not right with that whole story, which I've known from the get, and I'm the one that said he got hit by a pellet. He said he got hit by a pellet. A BB gun or a pellet gun. I don't know if I was the first one to put that out there, but I could have been. So, a lot of the things that I've uploaded videos on months and months and months ago, I think we are starting to see that I was right about a lot of this stuff. So, I don't want to brag too much, but it's like, I don't know what to say. I knew what I knew, just from the amount of research and the amount of time that I put in. So, what kills me too, though, with this is they're asking for descriptions and stuff. And obviously, we saw the two characters on camera. They stood in that center core for 2 freaking minutes. I mean, somebody could have gave somebody a description on those two. Now, whether they did that over the phone or not, I don't know. But they didn't radio. The only time somebody really radioed anybody down on the ground at Mandalay Bay was, oh, there's 2 guys to your left that are filming. That's what they were fucking worried about. Somebody filming. It wasn't, putting the traffic out there of, hey, this guy's on this floor and he looks like this, or you didn't see any of that. You did not see any of that. And weren't they supposed to be watching the 29 and the 32nd floors? And I know that there are other cameras or another whole monitoring station, but that looked like it was more casino, just focused on the casino. I think these guys are the room guys, more of the whole building type guys versus just the casino. So I don't know what the hell they were doing for most of these 3 hours, but it wasn't much. And then, of course, who could forget Lily, Security Lily, Security Lily, Security Lily answering the phones? Oh my hell. But she's something else. Oh, and in one part, when John Captain's like, Lily, did you hear? Did you hear, Lily? They breached the room. They got one guy down, and now they're securing the room and clearing the rest of the floor. So far, so good. What's so far, so good mean? Like, to me, that means that there was a plan, and so far, so good with the plan. It's just strange. That comment really, I thought, was very just off the wall. Like, so far, so good. You've got people getting shot and killed across the street, running for their frickin' lives. I'm sure you've got people, there are people in Mandalay Bay who are shot, who are injured, who are killed. Now, granted, they may be the bad guys, and that's fine. They may be our police officers, too. I don't know. But there were people hurt inside Mandalay Bay. But because they breached that door and they killed one guy, and again, I don't mean to brag, but months and months and months ago, I did a video saying, liar, liar, pants on fire, Paddock did not commit suicide. They suicided him. They killed him. Go back in my videos and watch it. I called this months ago, and this, and a ton of other body-worn camera confirms that. we took him down, he's down, they shot him, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He did not kill himself, which I knew months and months and months ago. But to say, so far so good, was just a very strange statement. I thought so. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like I said, there is so many things to touch on in this video. It's, it could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. I don't know. And a lot of people have already done stuff, and I haven't seen anything on anybody that did anything with anything that's showing up on the monitors. So I hope that you found this enlightening. And to me, obviously, there were a lot of bad guys on the strip in Mandalay Bay doing some very, very bad things. I don't know. I know that I said it when I was doing a video, whether I actually uploaded that video months and months ago, I don't know, but I said I almost feel like there was some type of robberies going on. Like, were they going in and hitting all these casinos? And what you just saw at the main cage entrance, to me, that's maybe speaks to some of that. I don't know. There's no proof of that, but there's these white bags, this white material, a whited out guy. It is freaking weird. But I feel like there was some element of a heist going on that night. And a lot of the stuff that was going on at Mandalay Bay was a diversion so that they could get to these other casinos, go in there, fire some rounds off, scare the living shit out of everybody, clear it out, and get to the cage and get away with the cash. I don't know. That I do not know, but that is a definite possibility in my mind. So, I hope you enjoyed. I'm having a hard time. My spider bite's getting better, but now I have another issue that I don't really want to talk about right now. This is kind of scary, but so I don't know. I hope my voice is not great anyway. My computer's a piece of shit, but what I've got going on now may be affecting my speech, so that's not good. So I apologize if it did, but I hope to bring you some more stuff soon. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support, and have a great day.